Most women weren't born resenting men. They weren't raised hating masculinity. They didn't wake up one day and decided men were the enemy. That belief was taught, repeated, rewarded, normalized, and today it's quietly destroying modern relationships. Not because women are bad, not because men are perfect, but because society trained women to see men through a lens of suspicion, blame, and emotional debt, while teaching men to stay silent about it. This video isn't about attacking women, it's about exposing the system that poisoned connection between the genders. Go back 30 or 40 years. Men and women disagreed, fought, struggled, but they needed each other. Partnership was survival. Respect was mutual. Then something shifted. Media, schools, entertainment, and social narratives slowly changed the story. Men stopped being portrayed as partners. They became obstacles, threats, problems to be fixed. Masculinity stopped being framed as strength and became something to apologize for. And over time, women were taught subtly and repeatedly that being cautious, resentful, or dismissive toward men wasn't just acceptable, it was intelligent. Modern culture taught women one powerful message: if something goes wrong in a relationship, it's probably the man's fault. He didn't communicate enough. He didn't show enough emotion. He wasn't ambitious enough. He wasn't emotionally safe enough. And while men absolutely make mistakes, this one-sided framing created a dangerous imbalance, because when one side is taught they're always the victim, accountability disappears. And when accountability disappears, resentment grows. Social media didn't invent this mindset, but it amplified it. Anger spreads faster than understanding. Blame goes viral. Shade dies. Content that says men are trash gets likes. Content that says you deserve better gets applause. Content that encourages women to leave, replace, or punish men gets rewarded. Meanwhile, content about compromise, empathy, and responsibility gets buried. So women didn't just hear these messages once, they heard them every day. Eventually, they stopped questioning them. Masculinity used to mean stability, leadership, protection, direction. Now it's often framed as controlling, toxic, dangerous, emotionally immature. Men were told to soften, women were told to guard, and relationships turned into power struggles instead of partnerships. When masculinity is treated like a flaw, men either shut down or disengage entirely. And when women are taught to distrust men by default, intimacy becomes impossible. This conditioning didn't make women happier, it made them anxious. Because when you're taught to constantly watch for danger, betrayal, or inadequacy, you never relax. Many women today are hypervigilant in relationships, always scanning, always testing, always prepare to leave. That's not empowerment, that's survival mode. And survival mode kills love. Men adapted too. They stopped opening up, stopped leading, stopped trying, or they became overly cautious, emotionally restrained, and afraid to say the wrong thing, because one mistake could label them toxic. So instead of honest communication, men learned silence. Instead of confidence, they learned withdrawal. And women interpreted that withdrawal as lack of effort, which reinforced the original narrative. A feedback loop of misunderstanding. This is why dating today feels like a battlefield. Men feel judged before they're known. Women feel disappointed before anything even starts. Everyone is defensive. Everyone is tired. Everyone is keeping score. Society told women to expect failure. Society told men to expect blame. And then we act surprised when relationships collapse. Contempt is the most destructive emotion in relationships, and society quietly trained women to feel contempt toward men through jokes, stereotypes, and empowerment narratives that tear down instead of build. But contempt doesn't create strength. It creates loneliness. You can't build love on disdain. You can't build intimacy on suspicion. And no one wins in that dynamic. Men and women are not enemies. But when one side is taught they're always right and the other is taught to stay quiet, respect dies. Healthy relationships require mutual accountability, emotional leadership, respect for differences, shared responsibility. Society replaced that with blame and division. And now, both sides are paying the price. Men don't fix this by hating women back. They fix it by building self-respect, choosing partners wisely, refusing relationships based on resentment, leading with calm, grounded masculinity. A strong man doesn't argue with propaganda. He lives in contrast to it. He chooses peace over chaos, clarity over conflict, strength over bitterness. The future of relationships isn't domination or submission. It's balanced. Women don't need to hate men to be powerful. Men don't need to disappear to be safe. But until society stops teaching division, individual men must learn discernment. Not every woman buys into this narrative, but the ones who do will destroy connection. If this breakdown resonated with you, subscribe to Unmasked Love. This channel exists to help men understand modern relationships, psychology, and power without hate, without bitterness, and without lies. Do you think society helped or hurt modern relationships? Type your honest answer below. I see all comments. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and don't let the culture teach you who to resent.